guys, it's James. Now basically I'm going to be talking about something during this James cast. Now as you can tell, James cast, it sounds like podcast. Now it's not just going to be podcast, it's going to be James cast, like anything. It's going to be every week, hopefully, as long as I can possibly keep it up, and every single Sunday. So every Sunday there's going to be a James cast, possibly around 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and basically it's just going to involve anything. So basically it's going to be that time when I upload, and if I don't upload it, then there'll be a video during the week anyways. So the James cast is just going to basically be my show basically, and basically this subject is going to be my life. So I need to take a drink. I got splashed. Anyways, so basically, I was born in 2003 in MK. If you don't know what that is, that's Milton Keynes. And basically, I was born with 5 names: James, Robert, Peter, Jackson, Orswick. And I believe I'm a 3rd generation Orswick in my family. So I believe I am anyways. I can't really remember. I'm either 3rd or 2nd. I can't remember. And basically, when I was born, I lived a good life up until I was 5. And when I was 5, I was in year 1, or 1st grade, I believe it is in America. And basically, from then on, I basically seemed to, my mum got annoyed with me for some random reason. And actually, no, it was when I was 6. So when I was 6, basically, my sister was born when I was 6, and that was in 2008. So she will be 7 or 8. I can't actually remember she'll be 8 or 9 in September. And basically, in December of 2008, my mum asked if I could watch my sister, so I did, and I sat down with her. Now I accidentally sat on her hand, and this was literally just like up to there. You see that? I'll zoom in. So there. And basically, she literally pushed me off the sofa, and then she would literally just punch me in the stomach. Well, up here, basically near the ribs. She punched me there, and luckily nothing major happened. It was just basically that happening, and she didn't even care. She was like, "Get up, you little wuss." Or pussy. She called me that. I don't want to keep on saying inappropriate words during my thing, because obviously I need to not. And basically, when this happened, my mum generally just would have got mad at any point if I was to do something. So if I was to just, simply, I don't know, get something out of the cupboard, she would be like, "Oh, you're getting something out of the cupboard now without my permission? Put it down now." Or if I went to just go and get a drink, she'd be like, "You ain't getting a drink." Or if I said, "Oh, can I get a drink?" she'd be like, "No, you can wait." "Boy, I'm thirsty. I can get a drink if I want a drink, boy. You allow me to have a drink now." And I literally said, "Yeah, well, I'm thirsty." She said, "Yeah, well, I'm in charge of this house, not you." So it's like, I had no, what's the word? I had no freedom. That's the word. I had no freedom over my own life, unless when I went to my dad's, which is where I am now. And basically, this happened until I was 10, so that's 4 years. And that's over I think that's 1,200. Wait, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, over 1,300. Sorry. Days, or might be 1,400. I can't be bothered to count. So when this happened, obviously it would have been, heroic. Whatever the word is, heroic. well, not really heroic, but it was good that I moved out from the position. And basically, when I was 9, we're going to now, not 10, 9, because this is where I literally just lashed out my mum. Literally, because when I was, I was 9. Yeah, 9. I'm trying to think now. No. Wait, yeah, I was 9. Sorry. I was 9 when this happened. Basically, I had my tonsils out and stuff, and because when this happened, my mum was laughing at me when I woke up, and I was like, I hate you, mum, I hate you, mum, I hate you, mum, I hate you, mum. And I just kept on saying that over and over again, and then I passed out, she said. And when I was actually at my mum, I don't know if I've actually told my dad this, but basically she kept on making me say bad things about my dad, like literally, like because I used to beat him every Wednesday, he was like, oh, is it the same stuff? I was like, please say yes. Yeah, pretty much the same. Good day at school, and that's pretty much that. And apart from that, it was alright. I mean, you know, obviously there's going to be some certain times where she would literally, you know, moan at me really, you know, consistently. It was literally a consistency of moaning, shouting at me, physical actions against me. And then in 2014, I think it was May, basically it was a week before I went to this trip with my school at Nettlecombe Court in Dover, Somerset, sorry. I basically ran out of the house, and before I could have got to the end of the road, she saw me and she picked me up. Well, she grabbed me like that and dragged me back home. And basically, by the time I got home, I was red as a tomato. Literally, like, there's a light here on my microphone. Let me show you. Can't really see it. There's a light there. Right? It was as red as this, literally. And I have to set this all back up again. And basically, she, when I got back, she was like, what the F are you thinking, you FD head? And I was like, well, I just give up. And she was like, give up, and I was like, and then I don't know if I passed out or I just didn't remember, but it was something around those lines where you just literally don't remember anything. So then, basically, after that, I did do the trip to there, and basically I came back a day early. Well, no, yeah. Wait, no, I didn't come back a day early. I went to my mum, no, to my dad's, and I came one day early because I felt sick. And she said, he can go back in the morning. And I didn't. She didn't let me come back. I couldn't. She literally just said, you don't want to go back there, do you? I was like, yes. But she just bribed me into watching my favourite show, so happy? Yeah, I guess. I guess I didn't really have a choice. But she did get me a packet of Haribo, so I guess I was a bit happy. But nah, but and then June the 13th, 2014, the World Cup final of 2014. Basically, my dad said, right, you need to go home. Like, boy, I ain't going home. Your boy ain't going home. yeah boy, ain't going home. So basically, I didn't go home, and let me just take a drink. Basically, she just didn't do anything. She was like, alright, if that's his choice, he can make the choice. My mum, I don't think she meant it in that way. I mean, let's face it. She got people on the phone who were her friends saying, don't want to go live with your dad, he's a weirdo. And then I just kept on. Your boy, bad boy James, vintage James. It wasn't really vintage because I never actually used to pick up the phone. I picked up my dad's phone, some random person speaking, and I literally said, F off. Put the phone down. My dad's like, you didn't need to swear. He said, leave me alone. It's like, they keep on calling. So it's like, fair enough. So basically that happened. And, you know, I think she didn't really care. Because at the end of the day, it's my choice if I want to, you know, live with my dad. And luckily, I made that choice. Now, if I didn't make this choice, obviously it would have been a whole lot different. I would be at my mum's still. She probably wouldn't really be abusing me right now because obviously I'm stronger now than I was then. Because if I was, you know, if it was me now, I don't think she would really be doing that. I think it'd be my sister and my brother who were dealing with it. But I'd probably just tell them to just, I don't know, go somewhere else. But, you know, it wasn't really that bad afterwards. It was just that I think I had something wrong where I was just in shock and stuff like that. Because I once stood on my dad's toe and he was like, ow, and then I started running away. And I started like bursting into tears. And then I once hit my, once went like that to my dad and he's like, ow, and then I ran away again. It's like, and then I heard him saying, I think we need to sort him out. Let's take him to the doctors. So they thought I had depression, which I don't. I don't have depression. I feel like I do, but I don't. Because I don't feel like I want to kill myself. I want to just end it all. You know that? And basically, I didn't feel like that at all. And I kind of just, you know, got over it after a couple of weeks when I got to my new middle school, which is the one I go to at the minute, but I won't be by the time you see this video. So this video will be out on Friday because I'm going on holiday on Sunday, so I can't upload it then. And there won't be one out on the next Sunday afterwards, so that won't be there. That was kind of just me talking about what's happened. Also, I didn't go to school for the rest from May to September, so that's June, July, August, around 4 months not going to school. Now, my mum did sort out something with when I was like, she took me out of school because some kid threw my head into a locker, and literally up from there to around up to my eyebrow, I was literally cut and blood started coming out. I looked like I had just been shot in the head. Obviously it wasn't as bad, it was just literally just a cut down here. It's not there anymore, it's not like a scar, because I had a bandage around it, so it was alright. Basically, because it was just literally a cut there, but I thought it was coming down from here, but the blood was just coming down from there, so I'm alright. Also, something else happened where some kid stole my pen, which was from my great grandma who passed away during December last year. And basically she gave me the pen and some kid stole it. Basically I showed him it. I was still holding it, and he literally belted at me and then ran away off with it. And when I told the teacher, they were like, "That's not your pen." I'm like, "Boy, that's my grandma's pen. You give me my grandma's pen right now, boy, or I'm gonna get my mum." My mum didn't go in. She phoned up the school and said, "You know what? Go F yourself." And I was out. So, and I mean, my dad did go into Brooklands and start talking about it. I did finally retrieve the pen, but it went back to my great grandma's, and it's now worth, surprisingly, when I had it, it was worth around 70 quid. Now it's worth 170 quid because it's a fountain pen, and fountain pens are like really good. But this one was like one that my great granddad used to use in the war. So it's basically a vintage World War I pen or World War II pen, either one of them. So yeah, and my granddad was, I believe, a general officer in the war, so it was very important. And that was about it. So after that, not in school, your boy made it out of school, and that's about it really. So obviously this one's a bit of a shorter one. I'm sorry if you guys want to, if there's anything you guys want me to do, challenges, videos, or even vlog type things, I can do that if you want me to do it. There'll be certain limits where, like, if you say, "Oh, eat a chili," or "eat cinnamon," that will be in a different type of video. It won't be on the show because it'll be very short, and I want these videos to be over 10 minutes long at least, because it makes it look more of an actual show, not like a 2-minute video of me like, "Hi guys, I'm eating cinnamon." That was terrible. I'm going to do the same intro. I'm going to do the same outro I'm doing on this video with the actual cinnamon example. So if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you do leave a like. I've just ate cinnamon, and I'll see you in the next James Cast. See ya.